Hey guys, welcome back to another Punishing Grey Raven video, and today we're gonna be talking about banners. Which banners you should be pulling and which banners you should never ever touch. Because from my last few videos, I actually see people down below commenting that they're pulling the wrong banner, they're wasting black cards, or they're wasting their special R&D event card on the wrong banners. So I'm gonna solve all your confusion. It's really hard to put in the words in the comment section below to tell you which banner you should not pull or how the banners works. So I'm just gonna make it a video to hopefully solve your confusion. Now first of all, let's take a look at the banners that we have currently. And you can see there is a base one, the event one, and a special event banner. We're going to talk about the first base banner later in the video because this is not the main point of the video. The main point of the video is to differentiate like what's the difference between the second banner and the third banner, because judging by looks, it actually looks completely the same, like you're still pulling for the same character, but what's the difference between them? So if you click into here, pay attention to the blue words that are highlighted for the top left hand side for you guys. As you can see there, guarantee S rank or above construct every 60 attempts. So this means if your luck is the shittiest today, you try to pull for Lee, the worst it can get is you hit the pity system, which you would definitely get an S construct by the end of your 60 pull. Alright, now let's take a look at the third banner. As you can see on the top left hand side on the corner, top left corner, you can see that guarantee S rank construct every 80 to 100 attempts. So if today you have the worst luck in the history of mankind, please do not attempt this banner. It's not worth it. It's not worth spending an extra like 20 to 40 attempts by trying to, bet on getting this character, because it's definitely not worth it. If you have an extra 40 pulls, you could have get a second S construct in the second banner. So now two banners, one is cheaper, one is more expensive. What's the difference between them? Take a look at the event details. Look at the rules here. I want you to pay attention to the second one. The base chance to get S rank characters is increased to 1.5%, excluding guaranteed. Base chance 1.5% is increased. So this means for every single 10 attempts that you're pulling in this banner, you would have 1.5% to get an S construct. So it's higher chance actually compared to the second banner, which only contains like 0.5 out of 100 that you're gonna get to get an S construct. Now the difference is actually not really big. This is why I would call the third banner a gamble banner. It's for the gamblers who want to bet on their luck. Let's say they're feeling lucky today, they just hit the lottery, then you could go for this banner, but I definitely do not recommend you to pull for this banner. Now, in what kind of situation would you attempt for the third banner? This banner is for those who think they have the best luck in the whole world, that they're definitely not gonna hit the pity. They would get the S construct before they hit the pity. For us who are attempting for the second banner, we're expecting to hit the pity because we're not sure about if we're gonna get an S construct in the next 10 pull or 20 to 30 pulls. That's why we need to have an assurance that we're definitely gonna get the S guarantee. Now let's address another concern that a lot of people have, is whether that the pulls that you attempt will go into waste because it's not gonna carry on. It will carry on to the next two banner, which is the Karenina and the Liv banner. So let's say if you pull 30 attempts, you haven't get any S construct yet on the Lee banner. Next week when Karenina banner comes by, all it takes is another 30 pulls to hit the pity to get a new S construct. So the pity system do carry on to the next banner, but it's only for these three banners if I'm not wrong. So now that you know which banner you should be attempting, which banners you should not be attempting, let's talk about another banner that I'm very concerned of, which is the Alpha banner. Now take a look at this picture. As you can see here, we know we're definitely gonna be getting the Alpha banner, but what concerned me is take a look at the S rate that's coming out. It sets 80%. Do you know what that means? That means for every single attempt that you're pulling, and when you hit the pity, let's say you did a 60 pull on the second banner, there's only 80% chance that you're gonna get alpha. that means there is still like 20% chance that you're gonna get spooked by the auto S construct. This is probably like the worst settings that they ever set, so I don't know if they're gonna apply this to the global or not, because there is a twist to the CN server, which after doing a few diggings into the old forums, I found out that a lot of Chinese players actually complain about this system. That's why they do a whole reset to their server. After this event, every single new S construct that's coming out is gonna be 100%. This means that every single time you hit the PD, you're 100% going to get the main character in that banner. Now the 100% chances of getting the S construct only applies after the alpha banner. So alpha is not 100% during that time for the CN server, only after every single new construct coming out is gonna have the 100% rate. But they did also did an apology event, which I think they push out a refund event for those who actually went over their budget for trying to get alpha. They actually spent more than 100 pools or 150 pools trying to get alpha because of the PD system is actually at 80% instead of 100. They did refund the players. So now I really hope this is not the case for the global server. I hope the devs actually learn from their past mistakes and they won't do this again. So by the time they push out alpha banner on the global server, I hope that it's going to be 100%. We don't know it yet, but we're gonna see what happens next. And also, every single pool that you attempt in this banner would actually carry on to the next new S construct event. Let's say if you did 40 pools on alpha banner and you didn't get alpha, you run out of black cards. Don't worry, your pity system would carry on to the next banner. If the next banner comes out, let's say it's a new character, maybe a new Bianca S construct, this means all you need is 20 extra pulls to hit the PD to get the new S construct. So you don't have to redo it all over again trying to get the new S construct by pulling it at 60 pulls. All you need is 20 pulls. Now let's talk about the beginner banner. There's actually a person that asked me like yesterday in the comment section below that whether this beginner exclusive benefits banner is gonna expire. Now the answer is no. This banner would last forever, and the 40 guarantee will last forever until you get an S construct. After you get an S construct, guarantee S construct from the 40 pools, then later it would reset it all back to 60%. So if you're concerned about that, here you go. And then as for the weapon banner, there is a focus research and a weapon research. It's actually super easy to understand. Focus research means that you're targeting for some weapon that you want. So there's an 80% chances of every PD you hit, you're gonna get that certain weapon. But if you attempt for this weapon research, it's completely random. So if you don't know which weapon you want, I won't even recommend you to pull this banner, because if you don't know which weapon you want, you definitely shouldn't be pulling a weapon banner. Only if you know which weapon you want, because this banner is actually like randomized. So you're not going to know which kind of weapons that you're gonna get after you hit the pity. So it's all random. Now I hope this video solves all your problems that you're worried about, whether you should spend this amount or this amount of black cards on this banner or this banner. So now you know what banner you should be pulling, what banner you should not be pulling. So if you found this video helpful, be sure to give me a thumbs up. It will help me a lot for my channel. I'm trying to grow it. And if you want to see more Punishing Gray Raven videos in the future, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.